A small tidbit of info at the beginning here. Most editions of this feature a different fingering for this opening line in the right hand. I believe it goes something like 1 2 1 instead of 1 2 3, as you see here. Positioning your hand so that your upper fingers are playing the higher notes. And while that does give you a fuller access to the notes of the passage, I find it to be a bit weird and unsatisfying as a way to start such a pretty piece. And using the fingering here, you will also put your strong fingers in position to play the bulk of the notes up on those upper notes like this. Now, beautiful as it is, in terms of what you'll be concentrating on when you're learning this, it's the left hand that's going to demand more of your attention. Now notice all of the ties here. We have no less than 4 in this first system alone, and as you see, we have quite a bit of movement happening in the upper part of the bass staff. But what we'll be doing here is splitting our hand, holding those lower tied notes with our pinky as we play the middle voice with our thumb, index finger, and middle finger. So watch as I play. One more time. Now, if this is the first time you've been doing this, it can admittedly feel a little weird. Not so much just playing the left hand by itself, but when trying to play the left and right hands together. Something about that dual coordination can be a little tricky to infuse into your hand choreography. But, as always, once you've spent some time simply getting the feeling into your left hand alone, the way to attack it is to work on a smaller section first, such as this first section from the 8th note pickup until the first beat of measure 2. You can also create a little exercise based on the material to help you by taking the challenging element in question, in this case the held pinky in the left hand, and coupling it with a slightly easier figure. For example, try just playing up and down a simple 5-finger position in the right hand while playing the left hand as written, or I should say looping the top of the left hand while holding that bottom. And do create a little loop out of it like this. Your brain and hands might be a little weirded out for a second, but something about the utter familiarity of playing up and down the 5-finger position really helps to offset the oddness of the whole thing. Now, once you get that, there's a point of dynamics to mention. When you play this solo bass note in the left hand here in measure 2, you'll want to put just a bit more emphasis on it to help it retain its sound while being held through the next measure. You can hear that I'm not exactly accenting it, but I am giving it a little more to help it ring. I actually like to think of it almost like a gong, like I'm striking it not so much to hold the note like a cello or a horn, but to resonate it through the passage. All in all, this first section should sound like this. Thanks for watching this lesson from Liberty Park Music. If you enjoyed this lesson and learned something from it, do us a favor, hit that like button. And if you really liked it, share it around. Let your friends and family check it out too. If you want to find more lessons like this or explore other piano-related topics, please come visit us at libertyparkmusic.com. We have full piano courses ranging from beginner to more advanced levels, and everything is online and streaming 24/7 so that you can design your music learning around your schedule and learn in the comfort of your own home from a talented roster of professional teachers and musicians. Come check us out.